Steps up, open man, Cardenas at midfield.
Middle of the field is open.
Deep throw, Clark, the intended receiver. He has it.
Are you kidding me?
Seconds left. Harris steps up at the 5. He reaches for the end zone. He is down at the 1-yard line.
Harris takes the snap. It's low. He picks it up. He's going to throw a pass into the end zone. I don't even know what else to say. How about the unsung hero Cardenas coming up and making the biggest catch, not only in his career, but the history of this football program.
That never gets old. Oh my God.
Every single time one of those videos comes to my timeline, I watch
Oh my God. I'm crying all over again.
it.
Oh my God.
That was a good game, huh?
Dude.
It was all right.
Yeah, it's
It was all right.
So, hey, welcome
And we're
to Joe
back,
Bowen.
folks. Another edition of the Joe and Jamar Power Hour coming at you loud and proud from Pump Sports Radio Studios, brought to you in part by Manscaped. Manscaped.com.
For
You got
all
hair,
your-
cut it off.
For all your facial and bodily hair needs.
No shave
Promo
November
code.
Henderson.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
December,
so
so
it's
time to
almost-
get that beard off.
It's
bro.
almost don't have hair December. Am I right, boys? No eyebrows?
Yes.
Promo code Pub Sports. That's PUB, like pube sports. SPORTS.
With no E at the end.
No E at
but
the end.
yeah.
Because actually, time out. Can we talk to Manscaped and make our code pube?
We said this like 2 episodes ago.
Did we really?
Really?
Oh well, I'm saying it again. I
I'll
think it's
contact our
hilarious.
friends at Manscaped.
That'd be great if we could make it pube sports radio.
Mr. Scaped.
Sport Radio.
I mean, I think Jeff would hate it, but I think we get. You know which ones are coming from our show.
Okay, that's right. All right, so
That's so funny.
hey guys, how
Um,
about that game?
How about that game, dude? So, we were talking about this in the car ride over. I always knew we were the better team. That was never a question. But we weren't playing like it. We were having a weird day, and not a weird day the way we had a weird day against Southern
Southern Miss.
Mississippi. Like Southern Miss was like we played badly. UAB, we weren't doing the wrong things. They just weren't working. You know what I mean?
So,
And it was scary.
so the first half was just tough. Like the secondary was playing like shit, but we've kind of gotten used to that whenever we don't have Tariq Woolen out there. The secondary plays like shit. Shout out to we say it as a joke because of his Twitter bio. Homeboy is like a great fucking player. Jamal fucking Sam,
The best
safety in college football.
in college football.
Like he played. And I was talking to Kevin during the game, and we were just like going back and forth about Sam.
OG
And, like
listener, Kevin Gonzalez.
like,
Shout out Kev.
Jamal Sam is arguably our best secondary player just because of his versatility. Like he plays safety, but he's ridiculous in coverage. And so he made up for like any mistakes like Ken or Corey may have had because they're still doing it without Tariq. Who knows when he's going to be back? Hopefully by next week. I don't see any point in bringing him back. But the first half was just, man, secondary was just tough, man.
It was tough. We blew a lot of coverages.
And then in coverages that we didn't blow, we didn't have the quarterback spied.
Oh,
and he just ran on us.
There was times when who's named Hopkins. I remember that. Yeah, Hopkins like had a couple plays where every single receiver was covered, and he was like, "All right, I'll just run for 25 yards."
Mhm.
And it was like, Jesus, man, like we could not stop him to save our life. Also, what is this chest tackling? What are we doing? What is that?
It's the OG days.
The tone was set early on the second play of the day.
Yeah, where they just aired it out on us.
Yeah, Taco, you took a little spill there. Taking a little shoulder.
I didn't mean to press my chair down.
Yeah, no, but they set the tone early. They really let us know how the game was going to be. But let's just
They hit us in the mouth. Like they hit us in the mouth, and I think, honest to God, we kind of fell over.
One thing Trailer does though, he makes beautiful second half adjustments.
Second half
though.
adjustment trailers.
I think that was one of the first things we noticed as fans of Jeff Traylor was like in Texas State game. It was like, okay, we came back and fixed things.
Yeah.
And that's been kind of a defining mark of his tenure so far is
Isn't
when
that crazy? That was
something-
his first game. Like I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Like that fucking
yeah.
bro.
when something's going wrong, Jeff Traylor looks at it and he goes, all right, well, let's try something else. Just if there's a
No, it just makes sense, you know, not
yeah,
like
yeah, it's
days
almost
of
like,
old
it's
where
almost
like
he's thinking critically and trying new things.
it's almost like he's a
His
football
thing
coach.
is like it's before it's like okay, let's try a different quarterback. His thing is like okay, let's try some different plays. and
Let's
some
try a different play. Like, the play isn't perfect.
Let's put
try a
Cordell
different-
Grundy in.
like
let's-
it's just some ridiculous
God,
ass shit, man.
God, Frank Wilson was the worst play caller in the NCAA.
I'll never forget when Rice 4th and inches. Let's throw a pitch back to the fullback or whoever for a 4-yard loss, and we turn over on downs. It comes Rice. How pathetic! Shout out to him.
Crazy.
By the way, when I
Great recruiter. Did a whole bunch for community and stuff like that.
That's all
Could
he
not
had.
call
No, he's a
plays.
good recruiter. We have a great recruiter.
Could not call plays.
Yeah, when I saw Lowell Narcisse running on the field for senior night, I was like, "Wow, look at us! Look at
Yeah.
this!" I haven't
That-
seen
that
it, but I
BJ
thought about it.
Daniels, man. Fuck. Like BJ got a
Yeah.
few carries too.
Hell yeah, he did.
That second half though, I knew there was no way we could lose the game.
Really?
I knew we
The refs were
that
gonna
that
lose
was
the
going to be
points.
the only thing was if and sure enough they found a way to fucking screw
There
us.
was two different
multiple
plays where it
things.
was like atrocious. The first one was okay. The second one was indisputably ridiculous.
Are we talking about obviously the catch, the first down catch that was overturned?
Yeah.
And
I'm talking about the first down catch and then the non-call catch.
And then the first down, and then the fourth down play.
Yeah.
How they didn't give us that inch where it was like, what?
Yeah,
We
oh,
did
yeah.
get the makeup call there, though, I think.
No, so I
'Cause
literally
they
said
definitely
you heard
moved
me.
it back.
You heard me say too. I was like, good time for a makeup call
Like, it's a good time for a makeup call right here.
because they fucked us.
For which,
What did,
for
what
which
did Nathan Soma say?
North Texas is going to put up a fight at home, have a bad feeling. Interstate rivalry and the Roadrunners have a target on their
Okay,
back.
we'll get to UNT in a second. 1 second. I appreciate the input, Nathan. We will get to that.
And we are pubbing real deals. Thanks for
We
watching.
we do be pubbing.
But no, why don't we go through this a little bit chronologically, huh?
Yeah.
So first half, shitty. We can just gloss over that. Second half, let's start from that fourth down stop.
Wait, before we move entirely off the first half, let's talk about fucking Zachary Franklin just Sports
oh
Center
my god,
like
Yeah.
It wasn't
catch
even
of the
on
fucking
SportsCenter.
year. Ridiculous.
That catch. It sucks that catch happened so early in the game.
And now one
Because
remembers it.
no one's gonna remember.
and
that
JT
catch.
had a big catch too
JT
over
had
two
a
guys.
catch, and then honestly, Oscar had a big catch
Before
on
that, yeah,
drive.
yeah.
On the drive,
Yeah.
for the touchdown,
Yeah.
he had a crazy catch.
Jay-
And it's like this receiving core will go down, in my opinion, one of the greatest the G5 has ever seen.
And they're all back
I-
next
And
year.
they're
mean,
all bad next year. Like
yeah.
next season's UTSA receiving core will be up there with like the fighting Texas Aggie defensive line of the late 90s. Like it's gonna be something that we talk about. Of like these guys just don't drop passes. And with Frankie fucking Harris doing the ball throwing.
And we
like,
finally have a tight end, like a pass catching
we have
tight end.
two!
Yeah, it's like we have two. Well, Leroy's coming back, right?
Leroy's gone.
Leroy's
gone.
gone. Leroy's in his
Well,
last
Leroy
year.
has hands of stone at times too. So.
Yes,
Yeah.
but no,
Fine,
Oscar
but-
does not
But
drop.
hey, in the words
Oscar
of Jeff
dropped
Traylor,
one.
I was-
in
okay,
the words of Jeff Traylor,
last
there's
week-
going to come a point in the season where Leroy Watson wins you the game, and Leroy
did.
Watson won us the game.
Yep.
So that's what happened.
won us
so
the Southern
I don't
Miss
care
game,
about your
too.
hands of stone, because guess what? They were pearls, baby.
Yeah, we love him. But so the first half,
I like that
I
one.
feel like Michael Irvin.
Jamar, you have anything else with it?
Just we couldn't get the ground running, and
Yeah.
and you know what?
game,
If,
the whole
if
game.
that gets Sincere some rest, fuck it, I'm 100% because man, I think it was like 40 yards, something like that for the game.
Yeah, they really sold out for the run.
And you know what? Fuck it, because
It worked.
in years past that works.
100%.
Before we move on to the second half, I'll say right now, I've been 100% wrong about Frank Harris. Not previously, but this season,
yeah.
I've been wrong.
Yeah, he can't. That was
He is
his
he
greatest
is
game.
finally
Oh, he's the
And
greatest of all
I
time
said
in
it-
UTSA football history.
Wow.
Hands down, without a doubt. I don't think anyone
Like, shout out
there's-
Souza for doing what he did. Shout out Stern for getting us to the bowl game. Shout out Davenport for making the league. Shout out Josiah Tauefa. Frank Harris. Is the
Frankie
guy.
Harris.
Really?
Product
Number
like,
one.
Best
Number
best
one,
in San Antonio.
the
Best at
we've ever
UTSA.
had. And that's with Sincere McCormick on the list.
Yeah, some of those throws that he made, like on that video, like the first throw to Oscar was
He's
ridiculous, and then the last one.
honest to God, people always want to say like Mike Vick. He's Tom Brady. He's not Mike Vick. He just wins games.
Yeah, and
He's
it's
not
crazy.
like the most impressive looking player on the field, but he just wins football.
No, bro,
games.
he's been the most, and that's
But
the crazy thing.
also-
Like, he's been the
But
most
he also
impressive
has
guy on
been the
the
most
field.
impressive player on the field. Like it. Let's
No,
go
he
back-
high pointed that ball
What was
to
it,
JT
Memphis?
in the second half, and shit was insane.
Let's go back to the Memphis game. Remember when he made that play where the ball got snapped over his head
Yeah.
and he ran back like 30 yards and ended up getting a first down? It was like, what are we doing? Like from that moment, I was
Well,
like, okay, there's nothing better.
At the end of the game, he almost had the winning
the same
touchdown.
thing. Oh, he was an inch away.
Yeah.
Glad Oscar got it because like go Brandeis. But
We'll talk about. I want to talk about that too because I want
Yeah,
to
that
go through
was
my emotions and shit.
we'll get to the end
So
of
we'll
the
start
game.
like to the end
But
of the
I
fourth.
think player of the game by far Frank Harris.
Yeah, that was his greatest
player
game.
of the season. Like he's
that
MVP
was
of the
his
year.
that was his
That was
like
his like Heisman
moment.
If-
Like if Bailey
Yeah.
Zappi wasn't in this conference, Frank Harris is winning OPOY, but Bailey
Oh, yeah.
Zappi is in
Correct.
this conference.
But
Well, hold on.
But
I-
hey,
Depends on
if,
the
You know,
championship.
if
Yeah.
Frank Harris goes toe to toe with Bailey Zappi twice and beats him
And
twice,
beats him.
I
Yeah.
think Bailey Zappi has to take a seat.
honestly, I think that Frank Harris should win it over him now. Like,
Yeah, like,
I think stats and all, like you might have the better stats, but literally undefeated.
but when
like,
it comes to gunslinging, like you're not going to beat Frank Harris.
yeah, he's
Well,
got
'cause
fucking
he did
gigantic
the
balls.
And
Aaron
showed it,
Rodgers
yeah.
thing. He did the Aaron Rodgers thing. It was a minute on the clock left. We scored.
Yeah, so let's.
No, and that was the thing too. I knew I was like, we're good.
So I
No,
want.
you know when I thought we were good was so I tweeted it when Larry Coker came out and like Jeff Traylor never goes and like talks to them, but like Traylor like came onto the camera onto the screen and like shook Coker's hand. Like I screamed like Connor, and he looked up at me as we were in Alumni Band, and I was like, "There's no chance we lose." He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay." Like, he was like, "Let's just do it again," and it was amazing. Like,
So I think we should start from that fourth quarter, like, or let's say the fourth quarter, the fourth drive stop or fourth down stop. When we don't get there, it's 4th and inches.
Yeah.
They turn over, we turn over the ball, and it feels like we're about to lose the game. Like that's the moment where like we don't
Oh,
have
I was
the ball.
furious.
We don't. We have. I think we had 2 timeouts, and
Was
we
this
were-
after the missed call, the miscatch, or is this?
I think
Yes.
so.
Because we
yeah.
can start with that right there too on some shit like that. That's the play before. Because I know they had the catch after, but they counted as short and then turned it over. I knew that they weren't going to reel it a catch.
yeah,
Like not even because of time.
It
I was
just-
like, you know
it
what? They're
just
gonna
took
find a
so
way to
long.
fuck us.
they just it just
Like,
they were
it-
gonna it was gonna be there was gonna be something. We were gonna have to win that game 4 times.
Oh, always some shit. Like always some shit with these fucking
Like,
refs.
we were gonna
I
have to
tweeted
win
out
that game
instantly.
4
I hate
times.
this fucking
And
conference.
then people were like, imagine being undefeated and complaining about that. I was like, hell yeah, I'm complaining about the refs because it wasn't for the refs. We would have had that pass interference call like the second quarter and been up this game 14-0.
Oh yeah, there was.
It was
This
bad the whole
officiating
time.
was
CUAB, man.
garbage.
They just want UAB to do better than us.
And they're not. They're not.
Oh, I agree.
Eat a
with you.
dick.
Yeah. Eat a dick. So yeah, we get the first down there, or we don't get the first down there, and then they turn over the ball. UAB has the ball. I think the game's over. I think the craziest thing that happened was UAB not going for it on the 4th and inches.
Oh yeah.
Insanity.
Like, why? You've been able to run it on us pretty much all day.
Yeah.
Like, they had a
I-
pretty solid run
so
game.
I'm not even gonna fucking lie, man. I think one, they were worried about fucking Brandon Brown for one. That fucking redshirt freshman. Damn, he's gonna be an issue.
He's a freshman.
But not even that.
He's a
we-
COVID freshman.
Well, not
too.
that. Not just that. We were fucking loud in there. Like
Yeah, it
they
was
had
hard
to
to
have been
play.
worried about like
It was
a
hard to
false
play.
start or some
It
shit.
was hard to play.
You know, Joanne, I don't know if you've got these advanced analytics somewhere, but I would love to see like what stadium draws the most delay of games or false starts. Because man, the last 2 weeks,
That's like
it is-
4th level stats or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. There's super analytics. So Joanne, it's okay if you don't have them.
I don't, but I can try to find it.
I know you have analytics in your pocket, but
Is that a
the
thing?
last 2 no.
I was like, is that a thing?
Joey knows his shit sometimes. Like not sometimes. You know what I
The
mean?
2 like last 2 games have just been ridiculous though. It's been like I feel like 20 combined delay game false starts.
That had to have been his worry. That had to have been why he didn't go for it. Because if they
I don't-
draw off sides, then fuck. What are they gonna do?
He's
They
such a
punted.
pussy.
Oh, and then he took the delay of game too.
That was
Fucker.
crazy too.
It's like if you're scared of a delay of game, why are you gonna take a delay of game?
And
The thing is, they also didn't have a timeout, so they could have taken it down and then called the fucking.
It just didn't make any sense to me. Now when he was trying to draw the clock down, which was like a chicken shit move, I was like, all right, like be a man, come on, win standing up, you jerk.
And I thought it was crazy too that like in my head I was like, oh, I guess he's gonna give himself some more room to punt, but it's like you're like basically like on our 32, like it's just a whole insane.
It was so stupid. Like
Lucas Dean had a game.
Oh, he's a man.
Yeah, all the special teamers, Hunter.
Oh, we swept
Hunter-
CUSA awards, by the way. OPOY, DPO,
and special
week
teams.
and special teams.
I mean, yeah, Hunter made two 50-yard field goals that were. Now you look
just
at it,
bombed them too.
I'm gonna say something real quick before we continue with the sequence of events. I don't respect Bill Clark.
No,
absolutely not.
I don't like him.
No.
I don't like him at all.
Wait, why?
Because he just does cowardly things in a football game. He plays not to lose.
I mean,
like telling his.
I mean,
players
he's
to
he
won.
doesn't play to win. He plays.
He plays not to lose. Like he's just a coward.
I was like, sure, but he also has won 3 straight.
That doesn't mean I respect him. Like, no, shout out.
But
to
I mean,
that.
he's obviously winning. I'm not saying like.
No,
because I mean, like at the end of the day, because like if good recruits will outdo bad coaching. It's not hard to recruit at UAB.
Is it?
You get the scraps that Alabama doesn't want.
Yeah, you get Alabama scraps.
You get the players that can't get into Alabama academically.
See, but my thing is like, who wants to go to Alabama? Who wants to be in Alabama after University of Alabama?
No, but I'm
like,
saying
that's a worse scenario.
I'm saying that
that's what I was thinking.
UAB is a very good football
Yeah,
team,
that doesn't make sense.
And like, yes, he's had success. That doesn't mean that I like the style of football he plays.
No, yeah, I don't like him either.
I just don't like the style of football he plays. I'm not denying it's successful. I'm just saying it's cowardly.
I would have preferred to have had we lost, just standing up straight, go get that fucking first down.
Like get the first down, like shove it, play football.
That's
this isn't
how you
baseball.
win.
There's no unwritten rules here. Like win the game.
I'll tell you right now, Andy Reid, Dan Campbell, coaches like that, they're going for that fourth down.
Yeah.
100% of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeff Traylor.
You think Bill Belichick isn't going for the first down there?
Yeah,
he's winning that football game, man. Like, what are we doing?
That kind of speaks like how he feels about his players too.
But I feel like
you
you're
believe in your players.
Well, that and I feel like you're just discrediting UTSA a lot by saying that. Like,
he didn't think the offense was going to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that like, well, no. What I'm saying is like by saying that he should have gone for it or whatever. Like, by saying it's a bad coaching move, you're also like discrediting the fact that our team can stop them and that the dome was loud.
I do recognize all that. When you're a coach in this moment, your faith has to be in your quarterback.
Sure,
and it's 4th and inches.
You have to trust your quarterback to get you a couple
at
inches.
the same time, you're already in the lead, and if you give up the ball right there, we're gonna score. We have the offense to score, so like I don't blame him. I don't blame him
back
for
15 yards. Like it wasn't like they were on the 20.
I think it's one of those things where like I would rather try to win the game and control
Exactly.
the game.
If I'm a UAB fan, I'm pissed he doesn't go for it because I would rather you try and get too close to the sun and fall than not try and fail because of your own.
It's different when you have the lead, though.
It's not different.
It is different
because they knew that we were going to score on the next drive no matter what. So why wouldn't you try to delay us having that drive?
The defense on the drive was
exactly
atrocious.
Like they were doing nothing.
They were like a second behind
Because
that throw to Oscar
scoring touchdowns, we couldn't stop.
It was
No,
crazy.
I would have gone for it too. I'm just saying I don't think
Yeah,
it's that crazy of a decision to not go for it.
Well, no, I'm not even going to say I don't like because of that one play. I just don't like UAB football.
No,
I don't like the style of football.
I like UAB. I'll be honest.
No, I like the culture.
I like everything
history
about it. Like they're like that tough. Like
it's Packer football. That's what I hate. You know what I mean? It's like
So we get the ball back after that
I haven't
punt.
felt disgusted about the Packers in a while. I missed that. That felt nice for a second.
I think we get 1:06 left.
yeah.
There's 3 plays that I showed at the beginning of the video.
Those were the only 3 plays of the drive, I think.
There's 2 other plays.
Those are the
There was a
plays
sack.
that matter. Yeah, we took a sack. That was tough.
We took a sack on that drive.
So Frank to Oscar deep over the middle to get like 50 yards, which was crazy.
Which honestly was a better play than the touchdown for the record.
Absolutely.
that was a better catch. That was a better catch.
catch.
Yeah, no, and I think it's so funny that now whenever I think of Oscar, I'm like, oh, Brandeis Bronco, you San Antonio right there.
Our Bronco.
I think of that every time, and we get that. That was crazy.
Fuck
and then
Brandeis.
fuck Brandeis. I hate Brandeis, but
Honestly, I can't even hate that. Like
I think the play of the year, the play of the drive, the catch of the year, even with that
JT.
100, yeah, that last.
JT
That was
fucking
crazy.
Clark,
Like
bro.
that play, he gets a foot down. I think he gets both feet down actually too.
No, he got one, but it was good.
It was crazy, and that sets up everything. You get Frank Harris up the middle of town to the 1 yard line.
So
Oof.
Zakar's catch would have been.
yeah. The crazy thing, like out of momentous catches, like that was like the third or fourth best catch of the game. And that was like the best like individual catch, but like what matters most, like you said, like a lot of people don't fucking remember the one-handed touchdown.
Yeah.
Travis Scott Franklin.
Like
had.
it was
So
crazy.
Exactly.
I knew on the second to last play, I was like, Frank's running this shit. I was like, it's
I
a
thought he
drop.
was gonna score right there.
No,
was
I knew it was a
Oh,
drop.
same.
So I started crying.
You
Like, I thought he was gonna score.
I was like, "What are you crying?"
And then
He
it gets like,
hasn't scored
and then it gets stuck up. I was like, fuck. And
yet.
then,
You're like, no.
and then this fucker, these pieces of shit. I hate this pretending to be injured crap. And then you see,
that's what I'm talking.
and then you see the video, and then you see the video of the other guy about to get on the floor, but then he saw homeboy
Yeah.
already on the floor. He's like, oh, never mind.
That's UAB football. Like I hate that.
Like
See-
Traylor would never have them do that. Like,
You see, my thing is like I hate it because I'm the opposing team. But like if I'm on that team, it's like I'm gonna do anything it takes to win. I don't give a fuck. So like I said, I do hate that, and it's annoying in terms of the game and for us because we're on the other side. But for them, it's like you do whatever you need
like
to
they
do.
were just like laying, and on top of that, they were laying on Frank. Like, get the fuck
Dude,
off,
that,
bro.
okay, that pissed me off because one, I was
That's
already
UAB football.
I was already worried about Frank.
Time.
No, I was worried about
Oh,
Frank
those are time.
because
Frank's been an Iron Man
because
this year.
because time. Damn it, Jamar.
I know. Fuck. I shouldn't have said that. Not gonna win. Not gonna win.
No, I didn't do anything.
No, I was worried about time, but I was worried about Frank because every time he runs, I'm just always worried because he's just been so injury prone in the past.
That's true.
But then, like, he had 3 guys just converge on him, all hitting him, and then, like, pancaking him. And I was like, hurry up and get off him. I want to see if he's okay. Yeah, fuck those UAB players. Not the ones that lied there.
I was also worried about ball security there too, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, you guys literally saw my reaction. I was just like, get up, go,
Yeah.
let's go.
Oh shit!
go.
Fucking. By the way, there was like 3 fumbles the entire game, and UAB didn't recover a single
Oh
fucking
my
one.
god, yeah, the one,
Holy Frank
on the
getting
1
strip
yard
sack.
line?
Yes,
that one was like,
That one was
holy
so
shit.
scary. I was like, we're gonna lose the game right there.
Our fumbles.
Yeah.
I was
When
like,
Frank
they recovered their own fumbles.
when Frank fumbled, I was like, every single fumble was not recovered by the opposing team.
Yeah.
Even on UAB side.
Yeah.
Crazy shit. By the way, like
Yeah.
just.
But when did that ever happen? There was like probably like 6 fumbles or 5 fumbles, and none of them were.
Mekhi Hart had a tough game. Mekhi Hart had a really tough game on Frank's blind side.
Dude, the UAB offensive line was really good.
Yeah,
They were getting that ball out quick too.
They were, like,
Clarence Hicks still got home like 2.5 times.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Is like our defensive line works in a way like miners work in a cave, where like they'll start off slow, but like by midway through the first quarter they'll get one pressure, and once they break the line one time, it's an avalanche and they just plow through.
Well,
Well,
the
because I
thing
think they
always-
call a lot more blitzes
it's
too. Because we
always
send
so
guys up the
exciting
middle,
to
like,
watch our
fucking
like
crazy.
next this next UNT game. Watch the defensive line and watch the way they like meticulously attack the offensive
well,
line.
I don't think
It's always impressive.
I don't know if you've noticed, but like every game we've played, the opposing teams, like both their lines, offensive, defensive, have just been worn down.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of the game, they would just completely take advantage
Well,
of that.
so that's one of the benefits
no,
of
it's
running.
an out toughness thing.
No, so that's one of
Like,
the benefits of running that 3-4 because you have your 3 like meat eaters
Mhm.
on the line, like with their hands down,
yeah.
and then you have your 2 best athletes shooting from the outside. So you have Clarence Hicks and you have Daedrin just shooting the entire
Mhm.
fucking time. They're fast as shit.
And then you
Like,
have,
that's the-
you have
and
heavy
then
in
they're
the middle,
fucking
speed on
tired.
the edge, and you can't do
And then
anything.
Clarence is strong too,
Oh,
so he
it's
can hit
awesome.
you with an inside move,
It's
and
awesome.
then it's
Yeah.
Like
But like you could visually see it happening. Like at the beginning, we couldn't do anything to them.
and then you
at the
shoot
end,
and then you shoot the A gap with your like Trevor and
it's-
fucking
it's-
Jamal, and it's over.
it's the most like I
That's
know,
why
like,
our run defense is
no
so
one
good
ever
too.
wants to hear people who didn't
Except
play
yesterday.
football in high
Yeah.
school talk about defensive schemes, but like
I love
it's
talking
so
about that.
exciting to watch.
Mhm.
Like the defense isn't typically
And we have
that
the best
exciting.
personnel for this
They're
shit
just
too.
all
It's-
massive, super
they're either
fast.
huge or they're fast.
Yeah, it's awesome, and like it's so exciting to watch our defense just tear down offensive lines.
On top of that, I'll say this: offensives like they bring people out. Defenses are what get people loud. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
at the games and stuff, like we'll be quiet on offense the whole time, but if the defense is not clicking, it's going to be a quiet, like kind of shitty atmosphere. If the defense is starting to make plays, that's when the
Well, so
volume
that's
cranked.
been the that was the cause for the lackadaisicalness. That's a word, right?
Yeah,
Like
the first like quarter, was
Like
tough.
no, not even that. Before like last year, before Trey got here, at defense, like while they could play, like they were missing fucking tackles. Secondary was like collapsing.
Yeah, I remember that. Jesus Christ.
So just
Missed tackles.
a quick interesting stat. Frank Harris had 14 carries. Guess how many yards?
2.
Joe?
112.
I would guess like 25.
He had negative 13 yards.
Yeah.
Sack yards. Yeah, I mean the offensive line did not have a good game
Because all of his
And-
sacks weren't in the pocket. He got out.
yeah,
He was running.
Yeah, like if we're gonna just judge it based off of like the rest of the season, the offensive line didn't have a good.
Oh,
game.
Hart
It
had a
didn't fucking
very,
matter.
very. Mackay Hart had a very
It was
bad game.
look. I mean,
It also-
like no one at any point in time did anyone think this wasn't going to be a tough game.
No, yeah. It
This
also shows
was-
you how bad it was because that last run he had was what, like 15 yards, 20 yards,
Yeah.
and he still finished with negative 13.
Yeah, you're right there. No, and I wanted to kind of save this to the end, but I think UAB is easily the best team we played all year.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, yes,
I think
all around, yes.
I
'Cause
think they would
Memphis sucks,
mollywop you.
like-
Well, no, because like
Western
I would
Kentucky.
say Western Kentucky, but
I think defensively UAB would just smother.
Yeah,
them.
that's the thing. Like,
that's the thing is
Western Kentucky was a
defensively.
great offensive team.
Exactly.
The defense was okay.
Like the thing is, we know we can win shootouts because
Yeah.
Frank and our receivers are that good.
yeah.
But
That's
so
why
we,
I'm confident with Western Kentucky. Like I think we can.
Yeah, 'cause the
you
defense-
said
Oh
Jamar.
man,
we
beat
can win the
WKU
shootout.
twice.
we'll get there again. We'll
Yeah,
get there.
so let's talk about the
we'll-
last play.
Last play.
We haven't talked about it. So I wanted to hear. Let's go through all emotions.
I saw him fumble the fucking snap, and I shitted my pants.
Yeah.
I saw Micah give him a really, really low snap.
Yeah.
And then I saw the Alamo Dome audible like video of Sincere freezing
yeah.
so he doesn't kick the ball, and I was like, wow, like wow.
Those are the margins.
Everybody was no, literally like that. That is the little shit that wins games. And I was like, fuck, Frank. I was like, run this. I was like, run it.
Yep.
And then I saw him just like throw it over. I was like, it was the ugliest release.
Yeah,
He like shovel past it, and I was like, and I saw homeboy tip, and I was like, Oscar, get under it, get under it, get under it, get under it, get under it.
And
Get
he
under
hits
it.
his knees, and he hits his knees, and he's like waiting for the ball, and it's just, and he catches it, and he brings it
And
down.
it wasn't like right here. It was like
It was
right
like,
here.
It was like he could have dropped it, and he brings it,
Well,
and he falls on it, and the place goes bananas.
it worked out that Frank threw a bad pass because
It got tipped, and it helped the pass.
No, it's because it got tipped and it wasn't coming with like some sort of velocity that like it would like
Yeah,
I
bounce
think
out,
Oscar
whatever.
was already falling already.
Yeah, Oscar was
no,
falling down.
No, he saw it, but
I didn't watch the game.
Either way, like
How about we just watch the play? I'm
That's
bringing
fine.
it up.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
I'm
okay.
bringing it up. So, but yeah, no. All of that was just ridiculous.
because he was already in place for the ball, but then he gets tipped, so he makes his adjustment to go forward.
So here we go. Let's back you up, Oscar. By the way, again, the fact that a San Antonio guy caught it is just
From another
And the
San
San
Antonio
Antonio guy threw it.
yeah, like that's
Oh, yeah, he was perfect.
Yeah, see,
he wasn't even on the ground yet. He just moved.
He was in position for it, and then he gets tipped, and he makes his adjustment.
So yeah, okay.
That
When
is
I was watching
Incredible
it,
focus.
when I was watching it,
yes.
I saw
You can
him
see it, too.
fall. I saw him fall before I saw him catch it. You know what I mean? So I saw him on the ground, and I was like, "Oh shit, the ball's on the ground too." And then I saw him stand up and walk towards the student section, and I was like, "Oh my god, he did it!"
Well, the thing too, you have to like if you notice is that his like you talk about his like focus is that he was focused on catching the ball. You know how so many times receivers drop balls because they're like worried about like the like taking off or fall, whatever. He like holds the ball
That was
and,
like a
to
Cam
make
Peters
sure
doing
he's like he has it. What'd you say?
Cam Peters is just randomly in the fucking video. Like, wait. And then you're just gonna see 18 out of nowhere.
Oh, because he ran up, right? He ran from the sideline.
Right.
Oh yeah, because they all.
Well, he's right there, but they're not even that close to the sideline, bro. And he's right there. Cam Peters, our fifth string quarterback.
By the way, I think people have told me this, but I think even if it doesn't get tipped, he catches it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's on the money.
He's catching it right here, and he's standing up.
exactly.
And he's,
He
like,
was
staring
in
homeboy
perfect
down.
position for it. He had to make the adjustment after.
Don't
he got
worry,
tipped.
Joe. I'll remove it here in a second. Don't worry. We'll see your smiling face. But yeah, no. I think
As soon as I said touchdown, I cried.
Ugh.
Like I was
crying
ugly
from
crying.
the jump.
I was ugly crying. Like I put my face in Joe's chest, and that was probably the longest hug I have had in a very long time.
Yeah.
just hugging Joe and Brandon because it was me, Joe, and Brandon right there. Connor was in front of us. Joel was somewhere behind us. Jake was to our right in the front. Like,
Austin
but we
was
were
in the student section,
Austin was
yeah.
in the student section. We were all
I was like 2 feet away from Austin. Well, not 2 feet. I was like 10 feet away from Austin, actually.
Nice.
So, no, like I told you guys that's off air, but I just realized I have 210 lunchies most on the thing, by the way. I just realized that.
we are not 210 last season. We are the Joe and Jamar Power Hour.
But, I told you guys this off air, but you guys.
It's a great name
were,
for a podcast.
It is. It's the best. It's on every Monday night.
Did she just like gossip about her friends?
Yeah, basically.
That's fantastic. Wait, I need to listen to
They
this show.
actually, if you want to do some cross promotion, they prank call people. They prank call people every show, and every show it's basically like some old horny guy, and they they just like find like old horny dudes, and they start like talking to them, and then they call them, and they get them to do like shit, like they get people to do like horse noises and stuff. It's just like old horny people.
What?
And
I'll just be like, cash at me $40.
That is the most internet terror thing I've ever heard. That's
no, yeah,
fantastic.
it's very cringe
It's
for
just
me, but like
terrible internet humor. But I love that.
yeah, no, people
That, like
laugh
we were
at it.
raised on that. You know what I mean? That's who we are.
Shout out to 1-0 Las Chismosas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
shout
them.
out to and unless she's most. I hope to never be on your bad side.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Shout out to them.
Yeah, no, shout out. Listen to their show. Go, stop what you're doing. Go listen to her last episode. And if you feel like it, come back.
So, no, I want to tell you guys this, but you guys were my North Star for how I was feeling. I look over at you guys, however you guys are feeling, I'm feeling. Because, again, I was with people that didn't really know football, so I was like by myself, my own little island, talking to myself. and I looked when Frank gets stopped at the 1, I look over to my left, and I see people just start booking it for the front of the student section. Like, booking it. And I'm like, okay, well, I gotta fucking go. Because I in my head, we're scoring this touchdown and we're jumping over that fence and we are basically just mobbing the players.
Yo,
That was in my head.
SAPD was not having it.
No, absolutely
They
not.
weren't having it.
If we had a game to rush the field, it was this one.
And we kind of got to, though. Like,
Yeah,
but
it was kind of
We
happening.
didn't rush.
like
the
honestly,
field,
like
but we got on the
that's
field.
the best way to do that
We
safely.
sauntered onto
Yeah,
the field.
we galloped on.
I
No,
told-
so we were singing, and I was like looking at the guy in front of me. He's like, "Can I go?" He's like, "Safely." And I was like, "Thank you."
By the way, I said this like during the game because they repeated it a couple times in the game. They're like, "Don't run on the field. Don't run on the field. Don't run on the field." And I was like, guys, they're obviously saying this because they don't want to cop a fine from the Conference USA. Our pockets are light now. We just paid a coach a shitload of money. We can't afford the fines anymore.
What's the fine?
That's why they let us onto the field so
It'd be
that
like 250.
you know what I mean. That's why they have that in their back pocket to say like, okay, everyone come on the field, ha ha. So that they can say they allowed it and they open the gates and stuff.
But
But
again,
like, so it was cool for me because right after they scored the touchdown, all of the ex-drum majors like got on the field. And so me and Connor like were on the field like with the people who were conducting the band. And like I saw the last kick go in. I saw them raise the trophy. And then like right as the game clock, the clock actually hits 0, Connor and I tried to slip on the field. Well, Connor gets by the cop because he's Connor.
I saw Connor immediately. By
And
the
he just
way.
kind of walks in and he's
The
like,
most
"Oh my God,
noticeable
I made it
person.
in, I made it in." And he's singing the alma mater like with the football team.
Yeah, he's basically in Jeff Traylor's arm.
No, exactly like holding. He has a picture with the trophy, like Connor. I also have a picture of the trophy.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
we're
have-
gonna show the
The
picture.
three of us
Don't
do, don't it?
Don't you worry. Hold
It's
on,
a
I'm
great
bringing it
picture.
coming. I'm bringing it up. But yeah, no, Connor immediately on the field.
Connor immediately getting on the field is the most Connor Smith thing to ever happen.
Yeah.
Honestly, like one of us is gonna need to name our kid Oscar.
Well,
goes.
it'll be
Nose goes.
It'll probably be you.
It'll probably be me or Connor. Like
It'll more likely be.
It'll
you.
be yeah.
It'll be you.
Just because Connor is Caucasian and Oscar. Like,
Oscar.
it can be, but
Well, his name's not Oscar. It's Oscar. Like,
Fair.
it's-
but last
Nah.
name Cardin is.
Yeah. So
It's only right.
I cannot believe that happened. And by the way, when I ran out, I tried to go onto the whatever the hell after that touchdown. I was just stuck in a mass of bodies for like 20 minutes. It was not a pleasant experience after that.
I was trying to avoid that, and I did. I was in the crowd, but I wasn't like
I was on the
stuck
outskirts of it,
anywhere. My experience with the very end. So I'm crying. Joe disappears. It's just me and Brandon. Brandon's not crying. Brandon's looking at me like I'm kind of crazy. Like he's turned, but he's like looking at me like kind of like. And then the alma mater starts playing, and so I'm in like the middle of the band, just listening, screaming my fucking lungs out, like singing. And then Brandon's right behind me, like the step behind me, and I just hear him crying. And I'm like, this is what this means.
Yeah, you jerk.
I'm like, this is what this fucking means. I was like, so me and Brandon are crying, singing the alma mater. We get onto the field. Me and Brandon get on the same exact way. Homeboy's like, safely. The first fucking person we see is Lisa fucking Campos. We hug the shit out of her. We tell her thank you, like 1,000 fucking.
I was telling everyone I saw was congratulations. So when I got onto the field and I saw Lisa, I was like, congratulations. And I saw President Amy, I was like, congrats. And all the players I saw and like people who like were like students who I knew coming up to me. I was telling like students and alumni congratulations.
I was telling people good shit. Like not even the players were like, good job.
I was like telling like everyone like we did it, guys. Like congratulations. Like we're going to the championship. Like, us.
I don't have a lot
awesome.
of pictures, but the one picture I did take of the Jumbotron saying West Division champs, because that is something I just.
By the way, I think we should just note this. The fact that Lisa Campos, there are not many female ADs in college football. The fact that Lisa Campos has done this in like 2 years, 3 years is stupendous. Amazing. Like cannot be overstated.
We got to worry about paying her next.
Enough. Yeah. Like,
well, didn't they already sign her to extension?
They
Like,
did.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
definitely
oh, but here's the thing. Like they
got
are
to keep that money up.
poachers. There are poachers out there.
No, it's keep Lisa at all costs.
Yeah. That,
Because
man,
Whew.
it's crazy. It is crazy how like impressive everything has been. And then like
She got Karen Aston too, bro. That's a big get too.
yeah, like she's doing everything, and we don't have to talk about this now, but she's reshaping the conferences or the coaches in her image.
she's reshaping like college football, dude. Like you don't think she was a primary force in us joining the American?
Oh yeah,
Like she was in the forefront of that, man. Like that's all her.
yeah, and
Thank you.
and I'll say she's cleaning house with coaches, and there's a program that has not been touched.
Hey. It is football season. Shut up.
I'll show you this picture to make you feel better.
Show us
Here
the
we
picture.
go. There
Look
you
at
go.
that.
Look at us.
Isn't
Is that
that
DQ?
I don't know. Yeah, I see. When I felt bad, I felt really bad. I felt like an asshole for a second. I asked Jake Josh.
Dude, look how great my hair looks. That's
Fantastic.
going on Tinder.
Of course, I asked Jake Josh to take a picture for us, and he gave me like the sad puppy dialogues for like 2 seconds. I was like, "You want to get in?" He's like, "Yeah, of course." I was like, "Okay, get in."
It's a great picture. It's
I'm
just
sorry.
like
I'm sorry I asked you. I should have.
my favorite thing that happened this season is Jose became a lifelong UTSA fan.
Oh yeah.
Well, the thing is, I have now ever since Frank Wilson was fired. Now this is just like I'm right to her. That's why. That's why I'm
You
in.
piece of shit. You
Fuck the
fucking-
like. I'll say this now. Fuck the Alamo Dome people. Fuck them. I was right the whole time. I still have this screenshot. Jared's a nice guy.
Jared's a nice guy.
Whoever.
Adrian's a nice guy. Those are good dudes. We're friends with you guys.
Well,
Jose's
I'm not
just a shit
friends.
talker.
I'm not friends with you guys.
No, we like you
Fuck
guys a
you
lot.
guys.
You guys are
I have the screenshot in my phone where I say Frank Wilson needs to get fired. I plug my article, and they're like, "Oh, the worst take in UTSA history."
I remember that.
Fucking
Wait,
dummies.
Send me that.
Yeah, no problem. I still got it. Like I said, fucking idiots. I was right the whole time. But no,
those are good friends of mine.
they do a good job covering.
They do a great job. They are the giants whose shoulders we stand on.
They do a good job covering the program, but they're fucking idiots at the same time. So,
But
whatever.
they fucked with me, so
Yeah. So, but no, I this has been like an I'm right tour the whole time. So that's why I'm all in. You know, of course, I have my
You got
own
a big
special
Saturday
reason.
this week, don't you, too, bud?
Yeah, no, and here's the thing. I came into this season like I know UTSA is gonna be good. Oklahoma State's gonna fucking suck ass this year. That was my thought process coming into this. I was like, we don't have an offense. Our defense sucks every year, so we're not gonna be good.
And now you got a defense, and your offense isn't that bad.
Yeah, now I have my most stressful Saturday. I mean,
Because it actually matters to you now.
yeah,
Like
no,
there's actually a chance.
this is again the most important bedlam ever. We can talk about it at the end of the show. But yeah, no, it's going to be an interesting week. Do you guys have any more thoughts about the UAB game before we turn our attention to our
yeah,
little brothers
so-
in the north?
It's. I think this will go down for what the fifth time this
yeah.
season
Mm-hmm.
as the greatest game in
Yeah.
school history.
Not even close. Again,
well, yeah.
And you know what's going to happen?
Next
gonna
week.
get-
There are 3 more opportunities to have the greatest
So,
game in school history.
There's
There are
two.
more.
There's two.
more.
Because
Yeah.
let's be honest, this next week really only matters to us and the seniors.
Yeah.
That's it. Like it's UNT. Like it's a win we want to be undefeated.
Yeah,
But really, it only like matters right here.
it matters. It
for,
matters
like,
in your
us
chest,
and
yeah.
Frank Harris.
And it
This
matters
is-
for the
This is
background.
the Frank Harris revenge game. This is the one, not last year's because there wasn't enough people. This is for Frank Harris. He's going to end them. Apogee Stadium will burn to the ground. There will be a shining effigy of the Clemens Cadillac Frank Harris shooting out of the 50-yard line at Apogee. His fists ablaze with the golden fury of a million suns. We're going to win by 1 billion points in Denton. That town's never going to see another college football game because everyone is going to be blinded by the blazing brilliance that is Frank Harris.
I just want to this is why Joe is like the story writer, and then I'm like the technical writer.
That was awesome.
Like ESPN can sign me for like shit like that.
I think I touched God there for a minute, guys.
That was good.
That was a good one. Did we clip that? We clipped that, right?
Yeah. I can
Okay.
I really want Frank to like take the UTSA flag and plant it.
Oh, I want to push over the Mean Joe Green statue. I want to shatter
Push
that
over the
shit.
Mean Joe Green statue.
No,
That's the energy we need.
I think you guys have enough connections that you could whisper into some people's ear. They'd be like, Frank, if we win this game by margin, fucking wave that flag on there and plant it. I guarantee you guys have enough connections. You guys know Connor Smith, whatever his last name is. There you go.
We literally have like the
I'll
direct
just-
connection to
No,
Frank.
I'll run on the field and do it myself.
See,
What
so
are we talking about? This is me. I'll just do it. Like,
here's the thing, guys. The more we talk about this game, the more I want to come with you guys. I would love to come with you guys, but however,
What time's Bedlam at?
dude, you literally don't need any money.
well, I know,
You just need to buy a ticket. They're like $10. They're like $10. It's UNT.
I know, but it's Bedlam. Bedlam
What
means
time is Bedlam?
I'm looking it up right now. I'm assuming it's a prime time.
Jose, on some shit, you can really drive with us, watch the game, and then drive
see-
to fucking where the Stillwaters in Norman.
I did Stillwater. I talked about this with Taco on the way here. I talked to him.
Like you genuinely could go,
do it,
and if
like,
it's
you can
late
do it.
enough, we're probably like 2 hours from Stillwater, bro.
6:30. The game's at 6:30. The game. Oh boy, you guys all want to go? No, tickets are
Yo,
$300.
We're going to Bedlam?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
fuck
not going to
that.
Bedlam.
Tickets are all
We-
$300.
we
and,
literally-
and OK State's gonna win this year.
We can go to like
Yeah,
a
okay.
bar in Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
Are you guys being serious?
It's a
right
3.5 hour drive. We're going to the casino, aren't we?
Oh, you know, we're actually going to. I'm going to get some gambling in.
When after the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, we're gonna be done with the game by like 4,
It's
and we're gonna
like
be
4
in
o'clock.
Denton.
The
We're not
game's at
coming back
noon.
today.
So okay, so
This is news
hold
to
on.
me.
It's a noon kickoff.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
we're
So
gonna
are we
gamble,
are we
man.
going to be serious right now?
We're probably not going to Bedlam. We're
Uh,
definitely
I was about
going
to say,
gambling.
Okay, I was about to say if we're being serious. I'll go to Stillwater, no problem. We don't have to go to the fucking game, but we can go tailgate, and then if they win, the fucking bars and parties after are going to be ridiculous. But you know how funny that would be if we went to the game with just UTSA. Yeah, guys, we did it. Yeah.
Like, and y'all did it.
And it's like Stillwater, Oklahoma is just like happier than they've literally ever been ever. And it's just like 8 Mexicans from San Antonio just like,
did
When's the last time OK State won Bedlam?
Last time Oklahoma State Bedlam, Tyreek Hill returned a punt.
Oh shit, a minute ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. So,
Before he got
before he
expelled.
abused his pregnant girlfriend and then got kicked out with South Alabama.
Yeah. I forgot he went
He's still a poke. He's still a poke. We count him. He counts.
forgot he went to USA.
He counts. No, but I would like to hear some UNT predictions. By the way,
So
I
for
just gave
those
the
who
prediction.
for
Well,
those who are
obviously.
Did you not hear the glowing
For
fist of
those-
righteousness speech?
those who don't know, if you look at our background that is sitting behind us right now, I want to get the actual
yeah,
best
get,
picture.
move,
in
move
there.
around. Let
There it
Joe
is.
in there. Defeated. So, can you wear that outfit? Could you wear that same
I
outfit?
would
don't
like
have
to
the
not.
vest.
Are we bad
Do you,
birding?
do you have the vest still?
Yeah.
Can I have it back?
Yeah, I tried to give it to you last time. You're like, "Oh, I'll just keep it. I'll get it next time."
Okay, so I want
So,
you to
that
recreate
picture-
outfit.
So that picture, you see the score up there. That
A dead man on the field.
it was a very very bad just day. Let's start with the fact that we woke up like at 5 a.m. We slept at Connor's old apartment, which he
thought it
no
was
longer
gonna be so good. This was
like.
gonna-
Connor wasn't even engaged during this game yet.
This game
Yeah.
game was like
This is a catalyst
This-
for
this
so
was the
many
This
things.
was the measuring stick game. This
Yeah.
was is Frank Wilson a real coach? This was is UTSA a real team? Like they won 3 games. Like are they any good?
I
Let's
remember telling you guys like you guys are going. And I was like, I guarantee you guys are gonna get hammered this game.
Oh, so we got fucked. Mason Fine solidified his hate from us.
Yep.
This was
see.
the
You know, I
game
don't
where we
even
were
hate
like,
Mason Fine. He's like such a good quarterback.
this
and
was
he
this
owns
was the
my
game.
soul.
This was the game where we were like 100% out on Wilson. Like everybody, not like because me and
No.
Jose have been on the train early. I think
So it
Joed was
the
too.
Monday-
Well, yeah,
it
and
was
then I
the
had I
Monday
wrote my
after
article
this-
after.
The Monday after this game. Actually, this game kind of defined my life for a while.
By the way, Nathan wants to know when this game was.
This was 2019.
2019.
This is like
early in the year.
this is like my birthday, around my birthday,
this
bro.
kicked
My
off
age.
conference.
This is
play
my
that
21st like birthday-ish type shit.
This kicked off conference play in 2019.
I'll get you the exact date right now, but
So
to tell the story, we were at Connor Smith's old apartment.
So we were at Connor's apartment. We wake up to go to this game at like 5 a.m. It's a great morning, usual road trip shenanigans, whatever. We get to the tailgate, we go. Like the second play of the game, Frank Harris gets hurt.
Oh yeah.
For the season.
Yeah, he's out for the whole time.
this is the Saturday before my 21st birthday. This is September 21st.
Monday. So the day after the first band practice after this game, we were setting up band practice. And it was me, Connor's girlfriend, and some other people were
Connor's
there.
wife.
Well, Connor's girlfriend at the time, future fiance, that now wife, and was like, we were talking, and she was like, well, it wasn't all that bad. Like, there's still a whole lot of games left. And I jumped off the podium, and I was like, Shelby, they beat us 45-3.
This is verbatim, by the way.
Yeah.
The season is over. Our
remember.
coach should get fired. It's done. We're done. It's over. And I walked away.
So perspective from the game too. So we walk around UNT's tailgate, which is a dope tailgating situation. Like I don't even want to tailgate with UTSA.
Not bad.
I want to go to the UNT tailgates. It was very fun.
They have like a little carnival.
Yeah, they have like a team walk and shit. It was very, very nice. I was very, very impressed with that.
I hate UNT's fight songs though.
Oh, also
like over the years, I've just come to completely despise North Texas.
I think I'm wearing a PMA shirt. But we'll get into that later.
I'm glad that you hate UNT because what you feel about UNT is what I feel about OU. I fucking can't stand their
Fair.
fans.
I
love that.
hate North Texas.
I
I hate the
fucking
color.
hate-
I hate the color. I hate the way the stadium looks.
I love their.
I hate
throwback
the way-
uniforms.
I hate the way
I love
the
their throwback
Denton
uniforms.
smells.
I
It's
hate
just I'm
Cream. I hate crimson and cream. Their colors.
So
I
you
hate
know all
everything.
that like props that people talk about El Paso and how great it is to go and how like
Is it?
beautiful the Sun Bowl is
Huh?
Oh,
and
yeah.
how much culture and like things there is to do in El Paso. That's the exact opposite for Denton. It's a terrible town
Beautiful
with
campus.
ugly people and bad food and a terrible stadium,
That's beautiful.
and it's all terrible always, and it's all bad.
So I'm okay. So I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think by the end of this show, I might end up coming with you guys. to
You're
Denver.
coming. I don't know what you're talking
That'd
about.
be fun.
I think I might end up coming because
You can drive with Joe. Fuck it.
I mean I
Joe's
kinda-
going early Friday.
I'm going late Friday, depending on when I work.
Fair. Okay.
Okay, so I want to know. So let's bring it into the mind here. Let's get some insider training here. What do you guys do? What's a road trip like, you guys? What do you guys do on these
we
trips?
leave-
Depends on when we
It
leave.
depends on who's in the car.
Yeah, so with us, it'll be you, me, my buddy Romo, and then we have to pick up someone in Austin.
Oh, Romo's going.
Who's Austin?
Jamar Brown's not coming with us. Oh wait, he's going to. Never mind.
No, Jamar's going.
Oh, you're not. Oh, so Jamar, are you coming with us? What the hell?
I am
It's
part of
gonna-
the Rowdy Renegade.
Yeah, he's part of the
we
Rowdy
got
Renegade. We'll
11
be
at
going to
night.
So I don't know.
We'll
what
be
that
going to
is.
the Beaners R Us car.
So
Oh wow.
Rowdy Renegade is we're riding up in Brandon's Jeep Renegade. And
God, why is there so much subculture to this stupid fan base?
That's-
Stupid
that's
fan
why-
base.
yeah, that's
like,
why I'm like,
there
what
is
are you guys
so
talking-
much. Why do we need all this lore? Like,
yes,
it doesn't
okay, so
need to happen.
Rowdy Renegade. It's just we just came up with the name because he.
But
drives
you
it-
know what we all actually are a part of? It's the Spirit Removal Squad. Whenever UTSA has an away game, all the away fans
The
are referred to as the
Spirit
Spirit Removal Squad. That's like a real thing. Like, look at what Taco Monster and Tejas E and guys like that post. They talk about it. It's like the Spirit Removal Squad. It's been a thing for a while.
I love that.
Yeah, let me tell you, I fucking love it when I'm the away, and I'm always the away fan in those instances. I went to an Austin game, Oklahoma State, UT. We went in overtime. Everyone was so quiet, and I was fucking screaming my face off. I was fucking loving it.
It's so much fun when we're winning.
But-
Okay, so why? So I do. By the way, I consider myself a UTSA fan, like a pretty like deep one, and you guys have all this lore that makes me feel like a fucking jackass, which is hilarious. So the Rowdy Renegades leave at like a fucking 11 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So are you working too, or is it?
Oh,
No,
that's
I get
like
out
a
at 6
thing. You
I
guys
get out
are
at-
animals.
I get
No,
out at 6 p.m.
So Jake gets out late as fuck. I'm coming back from the Valley,
And
presumably
this is Friday night
Friday.
which this is what happened.
for
the-
a 1 o'clock game on.
This
Saturday.
also happened last.
No, the
we
last
went
time
to.
for UNT, me, Jacob, and Josh left after band practice at like midnight to drive to Dallas.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Because I remember thinking like, God damn, Joe, you fucking savage.
I'm known as a crackhead.
So you guys are all leaving at 11 o'clock at night, and
Yes.
then getting there.
And then
at
we're
like,
gonna get up. Yes.
at like let's say like 4 in the morning. You guys start drinking from 4 to game time.
No, we're gonna sleep
We'll probably
until like
sleep a couple hours.
we're gonna sleep until like 9 and then
Okay.
leave at 10 probably.
Where are you sleeping?
We TBD.
Yes.
Okay, Taco. If I went with you guys, where would we sleep?
So we would be sleeping at Iman's house.
Oh, okay, the picture frame.
Yeah.
Yes, which I do need to. I need to DM her and get that picture because I am replacing that.
So
this year.
yeah, we'll be sleeping at Iman's house. We're leaving Friday like 5 o'clock, 5:30 ish.
That's when I'm leaving the Valley.
So
So
honestly,
that's why I'm going.
honestly,
with the
Jose,
lake
do
crew.
you want to ride with us?
I mean, again, I have to think about it.
You really could.
Okay, we'll think about it.
I'm game.
Yeah, no, I might end up happening. I'll let you know for sure by today.
Okay,
I have
need
to
text
stop
you.
at the Denton Buc-ee's.
That's fine.
Just
We can do
because last time when me and Jacob
It's right next to campus, isn't
Well,
it?
yeah. Well, when Jacob and Josh went, we stopped at every Buc-ee's except for that one.
See, here's another issue. I have a show on Friday. Unfortunately, I work because I am an asshole.
What's that
and,
show at?
it's at 7.
You gonna be earlier?
I was like, you,
No, unfortunately not, because these guys, this is another cross promotion. No clean sheets. Shout out to my guy Flash Gordon. Yes, you can look at it like that. It's a soccer show.
Oh.
No clean sheets. Flash Gordon lives in Puerto Rico, I think, and then another guy, his name's Alex. He lives in like Romania and does the show at 3 in the morning.
What the hell
this
is
time.
this?
No, legitimately, he does the show at like.
What has Pub Sports Radio become since I stopped being employed here?
These are animals, and I love that.
No, I love them. I love
Wait,
them both.
This
They're
is
great
a crazy
guys.
society of people. Like this is a fraternity
Taco,
that I love being. in.
Taco, I don't know. You know this, but we basically work with the mob. My gambling dad is Jimmy the Bag. There's a lot. There's
Oh my God, that's true.
Lodal's Low Shack. We have mafia names for a lot of people. So, and Connor Mac Pick, shout out to him and Ski Profits.
Puerto Rican mobsters, like
Yeah, and never forget about Dutch Boy Fresh too. But yeah, no, we work with the mob. So I think
Beautiful.
I think we might end up happening. This might end up happening, and you guys.
Did you record it on the road?
I
Did
know.
you produce it on the road?
I don't know if I can, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, they specifically asked me to stop missing so many weeks because I it's a Friday night and I unfortunately have things to do.
Get Victor to do it. It'll be fine.
And I have Dell to do it too sometimes. Also, another development. I'm thinking about this now. I'm glad we could talk this all out loud. Spurs Celtics is Friday, and that's the only
I'm not
time.
gonna fucking be here. I know.
I
I fucking know.
The Spurs.
I am so upset. I am because I miss it. I miss it every fucking year.
And I
'Cause
go
last,
every year.
Last year I was thinking it was like on New Year's, I think, or it was around Christmas time.
Yeah.
So that's why I missed that
It's
one.
always a fucked time.
Always some dumbass holiday shit. I
Okay.
fucking hate it.
Yeah,
Okay, so hold on.
because-
We forgot about something. We forgot about something. And Joe, you said you would do this because it's a bit, but we've gone 53 minutes and 50 seconds without asking about the towel.
Fucker.
We've gone 54 minutes without asking about the towel. So Jamar, why do you have a towel, a Gatorade towel, a rather official looking towel?
Hey, wait a second.
It is rather official. That's the
UTSA
thing.
isn't Gatorade.
Are we in like an Under Armour school? What are
No,
we?
we are Gatorade campus.
Whatever.
Powerade?
No, we're Gatorade.
Oh.
It's Pepsi. I'm stupid.
No
Oh, well,
Gatorade.
Gatorade's better. So
Pepsi.
Jamar,
Powerade is Pepsi. So we're
Powerade is Coke.
Anyways,
I know. It's Powerade is Coke.
so for the first time, shit, in like 3 years since 2018, I was on a university football field, UTSA Alamo Dome. Yes, I have not marched since 2018.
2019.
I was not in band 2019.
oh yeah, I wanted. To
I was
ask
not.
you guys
I was
about
not in
this.
school.
You're an alumni band.
Fair. Yes.
I wanted to ask you guys about Alumni Band too.
Oh,
I'm glad you're bringing this up.
it wasn't as fun as the last one.
It was fun. The tailgate wasn't fun.
True.
Well, let's.
I
let
think
Jamar
that
finish.
I think.
think that I want to do alumni band every other year.
No, it's
No.
fun every year. I
Yeah.
promise you. Like this was just a botch. Anyways, so we were on the field. I played my tuba for the first time. Don't sound too bad if I do say so myself.
I chopped out in the second quarter.
I also did chop out, but I didn't. I chopped out pregame.
What does that mean?
Our
My
lips were
lips
dead.
stopped being able to play.
Okay,
We
yeah,
can't do that motion.
yeah. See, some people
It's
don't
his
know all the
motion for me.
band terminology.
So
Clean the
I
mic.
love this.
I also think that might. Never mind. I'll talk to you.
Let's continue on with Jamar's
That's
story.
all
Thank
I
you.
So-
after.
we're on
Oh,
the field.
Joe broke a trumpet.
We'll get to that. So we're on the field. We're
What a crazy
chilling.
day.
We're on the field. We get a break. The alumni get a break. I'm coming up from my buzz, kind of like I'm starting to feel it. And we're sitting on the sideline, and my half of people were on the UAB sideline, and I'm like, I'm gonna knock a chair down. They're like, no, you're not. I knocked 3 chairs down. I just walked by. I was like I waited for all the
That's the
equipment.
drunkest shit I've ever heard.
I-
I knocked some chairs down.
I waited for all the UAB
like, stiff
officials
armed it,
to like no
Get a
I
Heisman. Like,
no I literally did all of that, and then I'm like, that's a nice towel. I was like, I'm gonna steal that. And they're like, no, you're not. I was like, so I stole it. So this is an
Nice.
official UAB towel from their sideline.
Wait, can we not hang this up by our faces like the Taliban?
This is official UAB towel.
You should write the score on it.
Huh?
You should write the score on it.
I think I'm just gonna keep it, and then next year I'm gonna take it and
Did you
then
wash it?
no.
Return it.
It was a clean towel, bro. It was just on the chair.
You return it. Property of. You just write property of UAB. And
Awesome, right?
just fold it up. nice
So I
and
was like,
full.
damn, how am I gonna like get this off the field? And I was like, shit. So I put it in my tuba, and then we got to like
Drug
our
smuggler.
our green room, and I just threw it in my backpack, and I was like, fuck it, I'll keep
Yo,
it
look
there.
at my chin. Look how defined it looks with this
Okay,
hair.
Taco.
Anyways,
So can I be honest with you guys? There have been multiple times where I've been on a football field and I've looked around like, man, I want to fucking take something. So, for example, a couple years ago when Oklahoma State played in the Alamo Bowl versus Colorado, I got credentialed to go, and SB Nation. I worked for them for the time. Shout out to them. And I was there. I was on this field. Everyone's basically gone, and there's the Alamo Dome pylons.
I was so close to taking one
I almost
this last
did too
game.
last day.
Dude, I'm telling you, I
Like,
looked at it.
I grabbed one and then I saw Lisa Campos and I put it down.
I saw it had the Alamo Dome fucking thing on it. I was like, I want to take it so bad. There's fucking too many security guards around. I had my backpack. I would have just stuffed it in there, but I never did it. So shout out to you, Jamar, for taking that because I didn't have the balls to take a pylon.
no, this was inebriated Jamar. Sober Jamar probably would have I probably still would have done it, but I would have thought a lot more about it.
You absolutely would have done it.
I kind of just took it. I was just like, fuck
Maybe
it.
sober Jamar doesn't tip over the chairs.
No, I would have tipped
Sober
over
Joed
more
does.
chairs.
Sober Joed kills the quarterback.
Okay, so I've got a question about Alumni Band because most of our viewers, I would say almost all of our viewers that don't know you guys aren't in band.
Correct.
So what is that like for you guys? Because you guys all band.
It's extremely emotional.
So I'll
Yeah.
I'll-
Yeah, I was about to say it's definitely got to be emotional because I can imagine me going. It's like me going to play back
family
baseball
reunion.
again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what it's supposed to be is
Go with all your teammates.
so it is a family reunion. Like we're all these are people we haven't seen in a
Legitimately,
while.
yeah, family reunion.
These are people we hug. I gave out so many hugs.
COVID be damned.
No,
Yeah, that's why Taco invited me to your after party. By the way, with all your band people, I was like, maybe I'm not going to go because
I did not go.
I feel
I
uncomfortable.
shouldn't have gone.
I
also
feel
did not
uncomfortable
go.
with a bunch of people that I don't know.
I
and
also
I'm
felt
not a band
uncomfortable
person.
with a bunch of people I didn't know.
Well, I would have made up shit. Like, yeah, I played first tuba. I played first flute, whatever.
We don't use that, but yeah. So
instantly take it out.
this is
I
my
was like, wait a second.
First
You don't
chair.
play the flute?
this is my second alumni band. The first one was a lot more fun because of the tailgate. This was a cool tailgate, but the lines were really, really long.
A lot of people.
They basically just put us in the alumni, like the actual.
They
alumni,
literally did that, and which was cool. Shout out to them for paying for us.
because they comped.
It was $20 a head, and we got them for free.
It was
And there was
unlim-
like 250 of us.
It was unlimited drinks. The issue was just that the line was so long.
So you only got like 4 drinks.
so I got 4 drinks.
Yeah.
I chugged the last 2.
Of course.
But
No
the last
Thunderstruck.
so no, we couldn't leave because we had to get escorted because Alamo Dome security is
Crazy.
fucking got a stick up their ass right now because they're understaffed, which I guess. But
By the way, sorry, I don't want to interrupt your story. There was a fight in the stands too. That was funny.
Really?
love that we're a real school.
Yeah. There was a fight in the stands. I got a good hearty chuckle out of it. And
Sorry.
What do you fight over at a football game? Like if you're on the same
Joed,
team.
Joed,
drunkenness.
what would you get in an argument with someone at a sporting event for, Joed?
If you're of the same team,
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, Joed, have you never gotten into an argument with someone in the stands at a sporting event?
never.
You've never, ever gotten into an argument with someone at a sporting event.
No.
So the joke is Joe and
you?
Joed argue a lot at sporting events.
No, I'm the only one that. You know what? We're not.
No, you know what's funny?
This is an ongoing bit
Joe
for
and Joed
5 years.
Have we fought like about sports stuff at all this season?
No.
That's what winning
That's
does.
what winning does,
That's what
baby.
winning does.
I don't think me and Joed have had an actual disagreement that we've talked about.
Because what happens is we're losing, and Joe gets in this everything's done. I'm like, Joe, shut up. And then we start arguing about that.
And then
That's what I'm saying.
So
but you're
the
like,
dynamic. Wait.
what are people getting into arguments in sporting games for? That's Joed.
No,
That's what people get into arguments about.
Not
I do
this-
it all the time.
He said a fight, not an argument.
We get into fights all the time.
Oh yeah, we're fighting.
Like not fisticuffs. So this has been the dynamic since 2017, our freshman year. It's literally been these two on my ends, and I'm in the middle, and for 5 years.
Well, Joe always escalates it.
But you do the same shit.
No, I just don't back down.
Fair, but you know what that does.
I don't
and then
de-escalate
I have separate conversations with both of y'all, and then we all come back together.
I feel
this has been my most relaxed year ever because I haven't had to break these two up from a fight. Joe doesn't.
Nice.
We don't care enough about basketball right now
Of course.
to like, fight. So for 5 years,
I don't think there's any disagreements on basketball.
and
by
then
the way.
so it'll be us three. Brandon will just be back there.
Not in the picture.
Austin will just
guy.
Austin and Jake will just be quiet. Austin will be like kind of on Joe's side, but also on Joed's side, and it'll be like vice versa with
And
Jake.
Jake will just be pissed.
But it's always these two, and then me. I'm the mediator. I've always been like the calm between us three
Sounds right.
because it's JJJ, and we're all like this, like since we
We're all
met.
just toxic J names.
Wow. We're all
Since we all like came together as a group of friends. This has been the dynamic. On my fucking wedding day, these two will be arguing, and I will be in my tuxedo.
We're like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Wow. I have not realized.
I'm the blue one.
I'm Alvin.
I'm Alvin.
I said first. Dibs.
You are Theodore. You are Theodore.
Unfortunately, Taco,
You are our baby. You are our baby brother. You are our baby brother.
That is unfortunate.
You are our emotional baby brother.
That has been established.
We are not Joed and the Chipmunks.
We are.
No, we aren't.
Like, okay, so we're not gonna go, but like, if we're being
That's
honest,
garbage.
I might be Alvin. Shit.
Yeah, no, if anything, Jamar's Alvin.
Yeah, I think I might.
I'd just like to be the owner of the Chipmunks.
You are Dave.
Dave.
I'll be the owner.
That's,
You are
that's
Dave.
Connor. I don't know what we're talking about.
You're
Connor
right,
is
actually.
Connor is our
Your
dad.
Uncle Ian, the crazy one who tries to exploit us for our talents.
You're right. That's true. That's facts. I'm exploiting you guys for your talents right now. That's what we're doing.
We're going to UNT
We don't get
Saturday. Oh, Friday. We're gonna.
So
Yeah, you asked about how road trips are.
Hey,
so
does Jeff want to
if-
sponsor our road trip?
how about we talk? I'll talk about it. Hey, so by the way, while we're here, people that are tailgating, Pub Sports Radio wants to sponsor a tailgate.
They're tailgating ours, Bird Gangs.
Okay, well, never mind.
Yeah.
No, that's already happening.
Never mind. Hey! I didn't know. There we go. Problem solved. There we go. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and say 80%. I'm going.
Oh yeah.
80%. I'm going.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 95.
Okay.
For you.
Okay. So I also want to let you guys know that no matter what happens after the game, we're gonna win. Whatever. I'm watching that Bedlam game,
That's
and
fine.
I need emotional support.
We'll be there,
For sure.
I need
We'll find a bar,
emotional
some shit.
support.
Yeah, we'll find a bar.
Caleb tells us there's like one like strip in Denton that's like full of bars. It's like a
Oh, yeah,
baby
'cause Caleb
street
went
or
to-
something. Yeah.
How far is Denton and Dallas?
Like 45
Like 3.5 hours.
What?
From Denton from Dallas is like 45 minutes. From us, it is like 4 hours.
Yeah, I have a friend.
Why?
I have a friend that lives in Dallas who went to Oklahoma State too, and maybe I'll tell her to come up and I have a mutual destruction buddy.
Oh yeah, man. It'll be a lot of fun.
I will if Oklahoma State loses Bedlam, I will pour Sprite all over my head, and you guys will see me have
So
a Taco
in
Joe
this
episode.
picture,
that isn't not sweat in tacos.
No, not yet.
No,
not
that's
yet.
already happened.
It was after
The
the game.
game's over,
Yes.
Joed.
the Sprite
That happened in like the second quarter. I gave up like 10 minutes into the game.
Absolutely, I remember him doing it early. I remember.
So he did it in the
really
first
early.
half because
Yeah.
I remember during halftime he went to the bathroom and we saw a bunch of UNT
Oh.
fans that he was yelling back and forth with, "Go to the bathroom," and we're like,
Jamar and I literally.
I sent somebody. It wasn't me because I don't fight.
Oh, I went.
No, I sent Joed. I think I told Joed. I think Brandon went too. I said, Make sure he doesn't get jumped.
Because I don't fight.
That's
No,
hilarious.
yes, no, Joe. Like it was a very bad day. Like
Well,
I-
now here's the thing.
I can't wait to burn that fucking stadium to the fucking ground.
Now it's gonna be the opposite.
Like I don't say that enough. And on top of that, we're gonna get their fucking coach fired. Like, yo, you're welcome because they hate Latrell. We're gonna get Latrell fired.
Formerly
We're
the
gonna-
highest paid coach.
We're gonna keep them from being bowl eligible because they're at 5 wins right now.
Mm.
I'm gonna shit on UNT 6's chest. Like, fuck it.
I would like to let you guys know that this game will be closer than you guys anticipate.
I'm positive it will.
It's gonna be.
Hey,
That-
the
this is a-
triangle
there-
of toughness lends itself to close football games.
That's true. 10.5 is the spread.
Austin on.
Never scared.
Austin on. He's. I guess they found their quarterback. I don't know what happened with Jason Bean.
All right.
He's
so-
at Kansas.
I know he's. I don't know why
Oh.
he left though.
Well, I know one last road trip question. So we're figuring out the logistics on air. Where do you guys get your tickets? How do I get my tickets? Or am I getting tickets beside you? What are we doing there?
I'll text Caleb if he has an extra ticket. We'll just use that one.
Okay. All right. There we go.
If not, we'll just buy a ticket. We'll fudge you in.
We'll
It's
figure
it's bleachers at Apogee because it's a terrible place to play
Oh
a
my God,
football
there's
game.
bleachers?
'Cause
My
it's
back.
bleachers.
It's
My
bleachers.
back already
Yeah,
hurts.
because Denton, Texas doesn't deserve a city ship.
Like
it should be. It
like
should
the
be
Sun
in a.
Bowl has bleachers, but the Sun Bowl has class.
Yeah, the Sun Bowl has bleachers the way like Lambeau
It's
has
historic.
bleachers. Yeah, it's like beautiful and terrible.
And that was a beautiful fucking stadium.
Yeah, no, El Paso's fantastic.
El Paso fucks.
I would rather be
Literally
dead.
in
In,
a Tacoma.
I would rather be dead in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, than alive in Denton, Texas. No, that's false. That's wrong. No, Hattiesburg's.
At least you're in
Hattiesburg's worse.
Texas.
Hattiesburg's worse. Yeah, at least I'm in Texas.
I mean,
South Oklahoma, but
Wow, this has been quite an episode. Okay, so just random wrap up of things. Send the episode unless you guys have anything else.
yeah. Shout out Oscar Cardenas. If you are a person who knows about what that man did, and you are at a place where beer is sold, you should buy Oscar Cardenas a beer. I think that should just be the rule. He should never buy a beer in the city of San Antonio again. I feel like
agree.
that's just fair.
I'd like to shake his hand.
I'd like to shake his hand as well.
How do you not know him really?
I do know him.
Okay, I was about to say.
So,
how do you not know?
Fun fact about Oscar Cardenas.
Shout out to the Brandeis Broncos women's volleyball team for winning the state title. by the
Yo,
way.
that's my cousin. She's the assistant coach. Maricela Pizarro, the greatest who ever was a setter, 2-time state champ at Antonian. She's never gone to a state champion game in volleyball and lost.
Fuck
Never
Brandeis.
lost.
Also, as I was saying, Oscar Cardenas is like best friends with my next door neighbor from childhood. And like he grew up shooting hoops outside of my house just every day. Oscar Cardenas after school. I'd like have definitely accidentally played basketball with
You know
Cardenas
what's
at
gonna be
some point.
hilarious? You know what's gonna be fucking hilarious?
What?
We're all gonna be like, we knew Oscar Cardenas, and Taco's gonna be like, yeah, I shot hoops with Oscar Cardenas. We're gonna tell our kids that.
He threw
Yeah.
a ball. He didn't make it.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen Taco. play
Oscar
basketball.
Cardenas shot hoops and
I've
I
seen-
watched.
I have seen
I
all
have-
three
I
of
have
you
a
guys play
video.
basketball.
I have a video of Joe playing basketball.
Do you remember when you used to all go play basketball?
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, Jeff wants to get that started again, but
I will-
I'm a
let
lazy
me-
fuck.
I'm
Let
down.
me know.
I need
I'm
to,
down.
Yeah.
I have been wanting to play basketball.
I need to
for so
start
long.
doing activities.
I-
Agreed.
I literally can't stand basketball, so I'm out.
That's
I'm,
fair,
I'm,
but
I'm
you
mad.
can like
you can
go and
heckle
film.
us.
You can go and film.
Yeah.
We
No, that's
just-
what you guys
You
do,
can't heckle
and
me
Preston
because
wanted
it's
to like
me.
pull his hair out every
Dude,
time.
oh my god.
Shout out to Preston. Shout out to Preston.
Honestly, I think I stopped going because Preston made me feel less safe.
Well, he almost getting into a fight with that one guy.
Yeah, and like I mean, let's
What's
call
that
us
his name?
let's call a
You
spade a
got
spade
one
here.
random
It's not
dude?
like Jeff's friends are
Who's
the
gonna fight with you?
safest bunch. You know what I mean?
I almost fought you.
They're scary dudes. Like Jeff has some pretty scary friends.
Well, Jeff needs muscle. Jeff needs muscle to enforce whatever
Jeff
we need.
is muscle, but fair.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, yeah, also, yeah, he's tough. I always had to cover him and it hurt.
Well,
It's like he would just bump into me for 30, 45 minutes.
He'd probably give you a hernia.
straight. Yeah. All right, the show's over. Go home.
Yeah, I think it's a wrap.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Oh goodness.
All right, y'all.
Who's driving me home?
Can we talk about how like Coach O was commentating the game? Like
Oh yeah, yes, that was awesome. Shout out to that guy. I didn't know that guy was.
No,
commentating.
shout out to Uncle Andy with the "Do you believe in miracles?"
That was-
call at
yeah.
the end of the
that was
game.
perfect. That was
That was
perfect.
great. That was awesome. All right, we'll see you next time. We'll see you in Denton. UNT sucks. Go Birds.
Oh, bang, bang, Preston. Come on.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Pub Sports Radio. Come find us in Southtown 101. Subscribe on YouTube and all platforms where podcasts are found.